Hi guys, I'm going to make this video. It's the first problem about graphing parabolas. We noticed that the equation is in standard form. So I'm going to get my direction of the parabola from A. A equals -1. So that means it opens down. Okay, and then the axis of symmetry I'm going to get from x equals -b over 2a. So let's go ahead and solve that. X equals negative 10 over 2 times -1 equals 10 over -2 equals -5. So we have x equals -5 as our axis of symmetry. I'm going to go ahead and graph that. There it is. Now the vertex, we have one of the points already. It's -5. -5 is the x. The y I'm going to get by substituting -5 as x and finding my y. So y equals -5 squared minus 10 times -5 minus 23. So y equals -25 plus 50 minus 23. So y equals -25 plus 50 minus 23. It's going to give you a y equals 2. Okay. That's 48. Yep. So my vertex is -5, 2. -5, 2. There is my vertex. The x-intercept, I'm going to take, I'll do it in a different color. Y equals -x squared minus 10x minus 23. I'm going to set y equal to 0. So 0 equals -x squared minus 10x minus 23. Let's go ahead and use the quadratic formula. -10 plus or minus the square root of -10 squared. Uh-oh, I'm running out of space. 4 times -1. I don't like that. It's really hard to make videos for this lesson because you kind of need a lot of space. Let's start over. Okay, so x equals -10 plus or minus square root -10 squared minus 4 times -1 times -23 all over 2 times -1. So we get x equals 10 plus or minus square root of 100. So we have negative times a negative, which is a positive, times a negative. That's a negative. And 23 times 4 is 12, 8, 92 divided by -2. So I get x equals 10 plus or minus square root of 8 over -2. Now, you guys are here and you're wondering, what do I do? Well, you can actually put that in the calculator. Okay, let's go ahead. You can put it in the calculator. Let's go ahead and get up my calculator. I'm going to put 10 plus square root of 8, and that divided by a -2. I'm going to get x, equals, what was that? -6.4. -6.4. And x equals, let's do the negative counterpart, 10 minus the square root 8 divided by -2. That gives you a -3.6. -3.6. It's kind of hard to write it in this little tiny space, but I'll try. So we have negative 6.4, comma 0, and negative 3.6, comma 0. Okay, let's go ahead and plot those. Negative 6.4, it's about here. Negative 3.6, it's right about here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and draw my parabola because I can. Sorry guys, it's really hard to draw. I'm not an artiste. Okay, now we have our points. We don't have to find two other points. Our two other points is negative 6.4, comma 0, negative 3.6, comma 0, and we used our vertex. Now the y-intercept, we still are going to find that, and that's pretty easy because remember in the standard form, when we set x equal to 0, it is, this is going to get canceled out. This is going to get canceled out with 0. We're going to be just left with negative 23. So that's 0, negative 23. I can't graph that, and that's my final solution. Graph is too small, guys. Sorry. Bye. Good job.